Hello, my name is Zerlinda and welcome to another Paddocks video. Today I'll be talking to you about the duties of scheme executives in community schemes as prescribed under the regulations to the Community Schemes Ombuds Service Act, which I will simply refer to as the Act in this video. These statutory duties are in addition to the duties of trustees and directors which are found in the relevant legislation or governing documentation of the various types of community schemes administered and managed by these scheme executives. Section 1 of the Act describes a community scheme as any scheme or arrangement in terms of which there is a shared use of and responsibility for parts of land and buildings. The definition includes, but is not limited to, the following types of community schemes: a sectional title development scheme, a share block company, a home or property owners association, however constituted, established to administer property development, a housing scheme for retired persons, and a housing cooperative. Let us take a look at the duties prescribed by the Act. Firstly, attendance at and preparation for all executive and general meetings is compulsory for scheme executives. If a scheme executive has a reasonable excuse for not being able to attend such a meeting, they are required to timeously notify the chairperson of the executives, who may then excuse them from attending. In our consulting department, I've seen many provisions in schemes governance documentation which provides that should a trustee or director fail to attend a certain number of executive meetings without reason or permission, that the remainder of the scheme executives may remove such a person from their position. In order to effectively fulfill the role of scheme executive, such a person, whether or not they are a member of the community scheme, must take reasonable steps to inform and educate themselves about their scheme and its governance documentation, such as its constitution or memorandum of incorporation in the case of a homeowners association, and the management or conduct rules in the case of a sectional title scheme, to name only a few examples. The scheme executive must further take reasonable steps to ensure that they obtain sufficient information and advice relating to any matter due to be decided on by the scheme executives in order to make conscientious and informed decisions in their executive capacity. Of course, these decisions being the best interests of the members of the scheme. The scheme executives must further exercise an active and independent opinion in respect to the decisions taken, and not simply only look at one another as to the decisions that are considered and taken. Thank you for watching this video. If you are a Paddocks Club member, why not discuss this matter further with us on the discussion forum?